Hey class, uh, this is a continuation of our last video of polite requests in Spanish, Solicitudes educadas en Español. We cover 4 ways of being polite, a few tips as well, and sentences. Today is number 4, using te importaría and te molestaría, how to use it, and other ways of being polite, and at the end, how to answer to a polite request. All right, without further ado, let's go right into the first one. Te importaría. The expression te importaría, would you mind? It refers, would you mind? Te importaría. We have an example. Te importaría si uso tu teléfono? And you as well may add, por favor, if you want to sound extra polite. ¿Te importaría si uso tu teléfono? Or, ¿te importaría si uso tu baño? So you use te importaría. It's polite, but we have another extra form of being extra polite. ¿Te molestaría? Would it bother you? We have an example. ¿Te molestaría apagar la luz? ¿Te molestaría apagar la luz? It adds an extra politeness. Molestaría. Well, if it bothers you, don't do it. Just that's what it means. If you don't want to, I am not gonna oblige you to do it. ¿Te molestaría apagar la luz? ¿Te molestaría si retiro tus platos? Would it bother you if I remove the dishes? We have this other sentence. ¿Te importaría esperar un momento mientras compro algunas bebidas? ¿Te importaría o te molestaría esperar un momento mientras compro algunas bebidas? Well, it means that you are not forcing that person to do what you want. Yes, it's like a polite request. It's more like a suggestion, you may say. Yeah? So, ¿te importaría? ¿Te molestaría? ¿Te molestaría is a little bit higher than te importaría? You said implement it in your daily life. Other formal expression for request would be le agradecería si pudiera o tendría la amabilidad. Tendría la amabilidad, it means would you be so kind as to, and le agradecería si pudiera. I would appreciate if you could, but if you couldn't, it's okay. Example, le agradecería si pudiera enviarme más información. Le agradecería si pudiera enviarme más información. Ajá. And in English is with would. You know, that's for showing politeness. But in Spanish, agradecería. The sentence with tendría la amabilidad de abrir la puerta. Tendría la amabilidad de abrir la puerta. Well, these kind of sentences are used when you don't know that person and you don't want to sound rude. Tendría la habilidad de abrir la puerta because when you live with the same people, you stop being polite sometimes. This is more like when with people that you have never seen and you just want to be polite. Tendría la amabilidad de abrir la puerta because it's very archaic. Ajá. Amabilidad. Tendría la amabilidad. You can make more sentences. For example, ¿tendría la amabilidad de pasarme ese libro? Would you be so kind as to hand me that book? It's kind of, it is still used. Don't worry. It's extremely polite. Now, the bonus, ways to respond to a polite request. We have the affirmative forms. Sí, no hay problema. For example, ¿me pasaría las llaves? Sí, no hay problema. ¿Te importaría pasarme las llaves? Sí, con mucho gusto. Eh, eh, would you be so kind as to hand me my backpack? Mm, write it on the comments. You may guess the meaning of the translation of the sentence. Ajá. We have por supuesto, desde luego, desde luego. It means of course, and por supuesto of course, y claro. Mhm. And the negative forms are no gracias, lo siento, no puedo. Lamentablemente, no. Suena tentador, pero no puedo. Ujú. And an extra cultural tip would be, well, in Latin America, especially in Colombia or Ecuador, you may see people that they are so warm that they always smile and make eye contact, and as well, they offer you things that you don't want sometimes. And that kind of culture is very friendly and very polite. They always say gracias. For example, in my case, I always say gracias even though they ain't do anything. You can add it as well. Gracias. Gracias por la comida. Gracias por la bebida. Gracias. Being grateful that it also help you as human being. Saying thank you once or twice. Gracias en español. All right? Y something that was brought to my mind because I was studying Portuguese, and usted y tú. In Spanish, we use usted to while we are polite, and tú is kind of rude. Uh-huh. But I get correct me if I'm wrong, but in Portuguese, você y the other form, tú, I guess, it's the opposite. Uh-huh. But in Spanish, we have usted y tú. Usted is more formal than tú. Even tú sometimes is acceptable. Mhm. And so that will be the end of our class. Try to practice with the examples. I'm gonna leave it on the descriptions. And so that's it. I'll see you on on a new topic. Hopefully next week or next month. I don't know. So take care.